What's good, everybody? It is Just Wrestling Videos as me, and you're wondering, oh, when did you do a face reveal? Bro, check out the last video. I went to SmackDown. Hey, I lost my voice, but I got it back. But today's episode is about wrestling figures. Guys, yes, grown-ass man, still collecting these.
Oh, what a loser!
Dolls,
Why you
man.
bullying me?
Still collecting these, bro. It is 2026, bro. Get a life. Get a life. If you're wondering what is this video going to be all about, I'm going to talk about how I grew up with WWE action figures, man. I feel like there's no video out there talking about anybody's experience with WWE wrestling figures, especially in my era, my unk-ass era, 20 years old. Damn! But no, this was legendary. I'm talking about the phase from Jax all the way to Mattel. Did people like it? Did people hate it? We're gonna cover that. This is the video. So back in 2000, maybe like 6, 7. Oh, ha ha ha, 6, 7, bro. No, back around that time, I think that's when I started to collect action figures. I don't know. Jax figures were buffed up motherfuckers. Like, dude, like picture WWE All-Stars, but for toys. Like basically the same. Like Rey Mysterio was juiced, roided up, and guys like Great Khali were like giants and like roided up still. Like it's whatever. These figures were fire. And not only did Jax have the Ruthless Aggression, series, they had the Classic series, Deluxe Aggression series, they had the Micro Aggression series. They had a whole ton of series. The freaking Maximum Giants. These motherfuckers were like 12 foot tall. I'm like, what? They were hard to play with. I never had them. What made Jax Pacific special was always their creative and just unique ideas with series. Like, they went from little microaggressions all the way to maximum aggressions. Like, we had a plethora of choice for any shapes and sizes. And my personal favorite, were the build and brawls. Now, these kind of go a little underrated. No one really talks about this. If you look up WWE build and brawl, there's like old ass videos, and there's one guy named Fig Heel who actually collected like 2 series. I think it was the Money in the Bank and the SmackDown playset, and these were fire. Let me show you. Just gonna bam right there. Here's Chris Jericho. Wow, this is badass. Like, look. It comes with a little deco and everything, Jeff Hardy. This is probably my favorite one, bro. Like, it doesn't get any better than my man, Jeffrey Nero Hardy. And then we got Batista. Look at this animal, this beast. Like, come on, I grew up with this Triple H. There's an actual backstory to this, and I'll explain in a future video. And then Edge. Oh, look at this. He's taped up. His arm broke. But, hey, it's still Edge, though. This is badass. These were my favorites because, you know why? If you collect the whole set, you can get a play set. Now, Mattel, take notes. Take notes, man. I'm tired of these Build-A-Figures. I'm tired of these same old. Get creative. That's what Jax did. So Jax would always make you have the bang for your buck. Like, come on. There's no simpler. There's no, like, beating around the bush. They gave you a deal. They always give you a deal. And sometimes with the Ruthless Aggression, instead of accessory, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just give you a microaggression. The little tiny motherfuckers. I do have those, but they're somewhere else. I don't know. But those were lit. Those were fire. These build and brawls came with accessories. I do have some of them, but they're like upstairs. But yeah, they came with accessories where if you bought them all, you can get a whole ass playset. I've never had them. I remember back when I was a kid, I wanted all of them. Now I have them all. No, I don't. But I wanted all of them. So what did my parents do? They cut them out, and I had to play with them. Cardboard. Because in the back, you know how back it shows you all the figures. So picture me this, cutting every single figure and just playing with them. I'm sleep, brother. I had it tough, even though I still was spoiled as fuck. So, now that I explained those little figures, now I'll show you these big motherfuckers. So now, look at these. This is the what's I'm gonna call it? I'm trying to think. Deluxe aggression, but this is a TNA figure. Why are we talking about this? Now, this is a ruthless aggression figure. This is Eddie Guerrero. Like, this is tough, man. Like, it's Eddie Guerrero. So it actually kind of looks like Eddie Guerrero because he was kind of this jacked. But, like, I show you CM Punk. Oh, my goodness. Why is this red like this? Why? Bro, let me tell you. Some punk motherfucker did this to my figure. You know who that is? You know who that fucking sorry ass was? You're probably answering. Who would do this? Who did this? Who is responsible? This guy. Yeah, this guy. This guy would, in his hardcore matches, once they would start bleeding, I would put Sharpie in them. And now it's irreversible. Hardcore, baby. No, speaking of a hardcore, my first action figure ever, I think, I remember going to the store and getting, was this 2-pack between Hardcore Harley and Cody Rhodes, who is no longer with us. I think I threw it away. Yeah, basically Cody Rhodes was looking like this, but I guess I just don't want to throw this away because, you know, sentimental vibes. But it was a 2-pack, and it came with the World Tag Team Championship. Wow, that, again, going back to what I said, a bang for your buck. And not only you were getting a bang for your buck with these 2 action figures, you got a title, you got a championship, a kid championship. Man, they should do that nowadays, because nowadays when you go for a little toy belt, it's just the toy belt and like some little piece of cardboard, and that's it. Like, nothing special, nothing like, you know, these kids can't get inspired when they see something plain and Jane. This figure, like this, I mean, it's all right. I mean, I just, like, they use the same PNG twice, like, and then, yeah, we get a cool little picture, but, like, this ain't for kids, you know? This ain't eye-popping compared to the Edge right here. You get the WWE scratch logo, the Backlash. You get some cool dark background, and then, like, each packaging is unique. Like, every fucking Elite looks like that. What the fuck? So, after, you know, making all my figures look like this, look at the Great Khali. I got the Great Khali bloodied up. And then I would make, you know, customs, not really customs. I mean, look, you can see Jeff Hardy. I played with it, you know, it wasn't green when I got him. And then look at his face paint. This time I used Crayola, but I use it quite often. And yeah, so you kind of got a little red tan, but that's not the point. Point is why am I talking about this? Hold on. Why am I talking about this? This is a video of me making a comeback to collecting, you know, not collecting loose deuce and figures. I don't want that. I want them in the box. And it all started with that Cena. When I went to Walmart and saw Cena, I'm like, it says collector items. Wait, let me not open it, you know? Like, it goes against my morals as a kid. Like, oh, I would never keep a figure inside a box. But, like, now I'm kind of, you know, like, why should I open these figures when the boxes are cool, all right? And if you want to talk about cool boxes, we got to talk about Jakks Pacific Classic Superstars Series. These were awesome. These were legendary. And to go back to that Hardcore Harley, I used to have one. Yes, my brother traded Hardcore Harley for Matt Hardy, but Classic Superstars. What? And then, yeah, I played with it. I had oh my god, let me tell you guys. Did you guys ever do this? So I had one of the toy boxes as my ring. It was just like a picture, like a sumo, like wrestling, you know, traditional wrestling, amateur wrestling. Just picture that, no ropes, no nothing, no custom, just straight up play my action figures with the box on top of the box, like the back of the box but flat, you know. I'm probably making this way more confusing than I need to be, but that's what I did. And I remember, man, I had buyer's remorse. I told my brother, get back that Hardcore Holly, and yeah, I kind of regretted it, but not really, because then it would just look like this monstrosity. But now, as in the making of this video, I went to eBay and bought a Classic Superstars. Which one could it be? Ooh, Who? Well, my personal favorite in the ring, Shawn Michaels. Series 15, actually. It was Series 15 for $23. I mean, that's a bargain in the package. I mean, it's not the best shape, but it's Shawn Michaels, and I'm buying it. And the reason I'm collecting all these guys, I want every of my favorite superstars in Jack specific. Ruthless Aggression, Deluxe Aggression, whatever form. I'm definitely going to get some mid card building brawls, and I'm thinking of microaggression, because that's what I grew up on. And maybe in the future, when I have kids, they can open it on like their birthday, Christmas, or something. Like, that would be dope. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thought process. So right now, Edge is checked out, Shawn is checked out, but I'm missing like Cena, CM Punk, Triple H, Undertaker. I mean, there's a lot more in the list. I just gotta remember, because like, who was in the company there? Oh, Jeff Hardy. I need Jeff Hardy to do that. That is getting sealed up. That ain't gonna get open ever, because Jeff Hardy is one of my favorites. In 2009, Jax would soon say bye-bye, because they lost the right. And I found this Batista. This was the aggression I got on eBay. I really wanted it. Not Ruthless Aggression, Deluxe Aggression. I really wanted it. And this would lose the rights. And during their dying days, these motherfuckers got lazy. Man, this infamous naked Mark Henry figure had to come out. So now everyone like Kane, Triple H, and Cena would come out, and Shawn. But these motherfuckers would not have deco. So it looked like off-brand, knockoff dollar store figures for a second during the dying days, because they're just reusing parts, not using deco. So they're being cheap. They said, fuck you, WWE, haha, we're going to TNA. So then that happens, and we get these bad boys, Mattel. Oh my god, I did it to the Mattel team. Yeah. But these figures were awesome. I had my first one, I think, was Edge, actually, but not this one, clearly. This came out like later. It was Edge Elite Series number 1. I had that one, but his leg broke out, and I just threw it away. Yep. Same with the Miz. I had the Elite Miz WrestleMania, had a WWE Championship, lost that too. But yeah, Elite 2 Triple H right here. It came with a t-shirt, water bottle, and sledgehammer. And guess what I have from that? None of it, because who knows? I threw it away. The water bottle was like, I don't even think it lasted like a whole month. Yeah, I think my dog ate it. Yeah. Hey, rest in peace, Snoopy. We love you. What did people think about it? So the Jax community, or the wrestling action figure community, they really did not know what to think about these action figures, because they were so used to these Jax figures and didn't know how long they were going to last. And it was like, maybe it was going to be a couple series, then go back to Jax, this and that, and the fourth. But as the series kept going on, they got better and better and better. Yes. I mean, look at this Randy Orton. I mean, he's bloodied out, but they did 2004. The one where he fought Chris Benoit. I mean, was Jax gonna? I mean, they probably did it when Chris Benoit was alive. But you see my point? These figures would get better and better. Here's a Christian. That I think it was like a pay-per-view series, but like they just got better and better. You know what I'm saying? Randy Orton. This Randy Orton is actually the first figure that made me quit blading my figures, like with Sharpie. Yes, back when I got this Elite 16 Randy Orton, I believe, look how loose it is. Like, I'm not even moving it. Like, look at Christian. You can tell I didn't grow up with this figure, because it's not loose. Like, I can do this for hours. But no, when I bought this, got home, did a match, and I was about to bleed it. I popped that fucking Sharpie cap off, and whoop, out comes in my brother, walks in, and he's like, you're really about to ruin your Randy Orton figure when you just already got it? And for some reason that knocked some sense into me. I never did it again. There's no single Sharpie on my figures since this figure. And honestly, this was like one of the last elites that I would get, other than like Bros Clay and Brock Lesnar, for a while. And yeah, This is a pretty tough figure. I mean, look. This is abuse, all right? And look, the tats are somewhat still intact. And like, this Randy has like 1 billion miles, I feel like. And it just shows you that Mattel was meant to last. With Jakks figures, I think if you played as rough as I did with this Randy Orton, they wouldn't last today. But it was awesome. It was like look at the comparison. I mean, this is a monstrosity. Oh my God, Squidward.
Mr. Funny Man, is this how you get your sick kicks? What? It's just an ordinary Krabby. Oh my goodness! Squidward!
Jeez. Oh, why'd you give Randy just for men? Because he had a beard and I didn't have this figure. But yes, I mean, like, this is so much accurate, you know? I think that's what people were like thrown off about that, and that's what made people that said, oh, you know what, fuck Mattel, you know what I'm saying? They're trash, you know, Jack's better, man, Jack's better. But it's more accurate, they're more like height accurate. Like, Edge was a tall, Edge and Christian, right here, look at them. They were really tall fellas, but look, Edge is taller because Edge was actually taller. Yeah, look at the height difference. Edge is actually taller. Oh, sorry. But like Jakks, like let me get Randy and Batista. I don't know if they were the same height, but like, bro, they're about the same height. That shit. I don't think that. Pull up a picture right now. I don't think that's accurate. I stopped collecting action figures after the Shield broke. I stopped watching it. I stopped. You know what? Throw everything away in a box. I don't want to see it anymore. Yep. Yeah, the Shield really hurt me. It still does to this day. I actually even threw away my Jakks Money in the Bank playset. It cost too much space, and I didn't need it no more. I didn't think I was gonna need it no more. I mean, it was kind of beat to the death. But yeah, I threw it away. I was like, fuck wrestling. I'm gonna play soccer. I'm gonna play basketball. I'm gonna watch it. I threw that shit away, even though that playset is not matched. The Money in the Bank places that we get today are so buns, man. We used to have it good back in the day with the playsets. But maybe that's its own video. But yeah, I threw it away, and I think I would never get back into collecting wrestling figures. But before I get back to collecting wrestling figures, I gotta talk about one important thing, and that's YouTube wrestling videos, and specifically wrestling action figures videos, and was watching videos like Matt Hardy's birthday party or WWE wrestling figures go to school. I mean, if you watch it today, it's kind of like a little hard watch, but if you grew up watching it, you're like, man, nostalgia is one hell of a drug. And not only that, the stop motion videos were peak, man. If you didn't watch the Elimination Chamber that had Stone Cold, you know what I'm talking about? You know exactly what I'm talking about. The one that had Stone Cold in it. And Edge versus Undertaker inside the Hell in a Cell. Those were peak. Drop down in the comments if you know ball. Honestly, the GOAT creator, Karim's Toy Show, who I've talked about in this channel, was peak. I was watching when he was going down toy hunts and reviewing these action figures. Like, this is his face. Man, that was legendary, man. Goosebumps, literally talking about it. Going to the action figures, doing inappropriate stuff, inappropriate drawings, saying this fucking section sucks, random middle fingers, and drawing dicks on the boxes. Oh my god, man, dude, I sound like a weirdo, but trust me, this was peak. Grimm's Toy Show really brought wrestling figures popular. I don't know, like, what to say, because, like, if you go to his old videos, like, dude, they had like 100k to like 200k to 300k, 500k, million views sometimes. I'm like, damn, man. And I remember each toy hunt was so hilarious, man, so hilarious. And it's just going back to these videos and seeing the aisles just takes me back as a kid, because I remember seeing those exact aisles and exact toys. And man, I would go back in time to go to Toys R Us and seeing the Jakks Pacific aisle. Oh my god, In conclusion, we're in the present. Now, do you still collect? Yes, I still collect. You know, once I got back into wrestling, I wasn't really collecting much. I wasn't banging my pants.
Mario, please give me the new poopers chicken.
No, but on the side, I would, collect a figure here and there. Like during my high school era, before I had a job, and it picked up once your boy started getting employed. Your boy started working at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Started getting some bread. But yeah, I'd get action figures, and I got a pretty good collection. I mean, I can show you some. We got this Ultimate Jeff Hardy. I mean, this was pretty cheap on Amazon, and I'm like, it's Jeff Hardy. I can't pass on it. And I'm missing his little like towel thingy. I try my best to keep it and save. Like, what'd you do to it? Hey, no questions. AEW, I forgot what they're called. Supremes. I know this is not WWE, but like, still, it's badass. Like, it's Sting. It's Sting. I'm talking about the most un-WWE guy. This Ruthless Aggression Edge. Now, this was inspired by Ruthless Aggression Jax figures, which is badass. Let me point there. Yeah, these figures were inspired. This whole series. There was a Shawn Michaels with the ring belt. I wanted it so bad, but I didn't have the money. But I did have the money for this Edge. It's pretty badass. This recent one I just bought, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't know what Elite Series. Like, I kind of just like don't care because like we're in like hundreds. Like, and then you guys saw from my last video when I went to SmackDown. If you still watch it right now. Morning Machine Guns. They're right there in my fridge. I don't want to go over there. You see it. Maybe if you want to see it, go to the video. Lastly but not least, Penta. This Penta figure, I know it's not the Elite, but this is badass. It's the AEW Supreme. We still don't have the Ultimate. And yes, and a dream figure that I want that I don't have is probably like Morgan, women's side. And who else? Rey Mysterio. I don't have a Mattel or Jax or anything Rey Mysterio. That's going on the wall. But I need it. I need it now. I need the Max Swing. I know Jax was just another stupid toy company, but it's just not it's not a toy company. It's my childhood. I mean, come on, man. That's our childhood right there, man. And people shit on those Jax, especially people that grew up with Mattel. I mean, I did grow up with Mattel, but like Mattel only specifically, like guys like that are born in like 2013. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah. 2013. What? You think you're... I don't know how old are people from 2013. They're like, what, 8? Oh, they're like 14? I'm getting old, man. We're getting old. But, hey, leave me a comment down. What was your first action figure? What memories do you have? And let me know what was your favorite part of this video. But I'm out.